Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Manchester United have lost against Manchester City at Old Trafford. The results were 3-0 from Manchester City. Haaland scored twice and Foden scored one, and then they got 3 goals. And if it wasn't for Andre Onana, we're gonna be like a 6-0 or something like that at Old Trafford. Yes, at Old Trafford. So you know it is such a disappointing and embarrassment performance from Manchester United players, right? We need to talk a lot about this trigger because we need to talk about every decision and selections and the players' performance. So when you compare Manchester United to Manchester City at the moment right now, there is a huge gap between those two clubs, right? Manchester United is just an amateur team level when you compare to Manchester City. Everybody thought like it before the games. We won 3 consecutive games. Before this, we got. No, we don't. You don't see the reality when you look back to those 3 consecutive wins. How did we won it? First, we got lucky from the 2 goals from the Scott McTominay and won against Brentford on a stoppage time. And again, we played long ball counter against Sheffield United, who is sitting better on the 20th place in the Premier League, and we were very lucky to win it. And then against Copenhagen at Old Trafford, we played shambolic performance, and Andre Onana saved 3 points, and Harry Maguire scored a winning goal. That's it. So when you look at those 3 consecutive wins, for Manchester United, it was a shambolic performance for them. So with those kind of performance, how can you have a chance against team like Manchester City? Because Manchester City built different. Manchester City have a full lot quality players every single position, and Manchester United player like Diego Dalot, Johnny Evans, player like Scott McTominay, player like Marcus Rashford. How are you gonna win this kind of games? And when you look at the team performance, there is no tactic from Eric Ten Hag. There is no attacking pattern or like the how can I say build a pattern from Eric Ten Hag. We see nothing. What is our playing style of football, right? What are we trying to build? What kind of team are we trying to build from with these kind of players? Where are we going to? What is our ambition against Manchester City? What was our plan? Was it a counter attack? Was it like transaction football? Was it total football? I don't even know because I see nothing. I see nothing. That's it. There wasn't any plan from Manchester United side. That's why when you see if Manchester United wins the ball back from Manchester City, they know nothing about it, so they pass to the nearest player, along them, and see what happened next. After 5 passes, we lost the ball. So how are we going to have a chance to win against Manchester City just because you see 3 consecutive wins? Last 3 games. It doesn't work like that, right? So that's why it is very hard for me to say as a Manchester United fan, because when you look at Manchester City, they are miles ahead of us. Miles ahead of us. They are way better, all right? The glory did for Manchester United was over. It was in the past. Okay, at the present, you cannot compare Manchester United and Manchester City because there is 2 different teams and 2 different class. We are just an amateur level, right? So I don't even know what to say about team performance. Of course, Eric Ten Hag has to take some of these responsibilities because he have to take because his selection were poor. His selection were poor. Substitutions were poor. Everything he did against Manchester City was wrong all day. When you have a proper 2 winger like Anthony Santos and Pelistri, why are you going to choose to play Bruno Fernandes, who is useless at the right wing on right wing? Why? Bruno Fernandes is one of the best number 10 role in the world. And you can see that on Manchester United and Portuguese team as well. But you decided to play at right wing. And you have a €100 million right winger that you left and you signed from Ajax and you bench him. And you got another talented right winger who is very good, who have a very good performance for his national side Uruguay, Pelistri, and you set him on the bench. So you have a two proper winger on the right wing, and you chose Bruno Fernandes. You chose to put Bruno Fernandes on the right wing. That was a bad call from Eric Tenga. And Scott McTominay, really? We are about to face against Rodri, against Johnstone, against Alvarez, against Bernardo Silva. You chose to put Scott McTominay in this midfield. How? And you decide to take off the Amrabat, and then you lost balance. How did you make those kind of decisions? So those are not unacceptable. It's disgusting, all right? Disgusting performance, disgusting, decision from Eric Tenga. And then when you look at Marcus Rashford, I watched, on a Sky Sport, Gary Neville, Mikhail Cech, Raheem, and Jamie Carragher, they were discussing about Bruno Fernandes shouldn't be a captain, they shouldn't be this, they shouldn't be that. But they didn't mention Marcus Rashford at all. They didn't mention Marcus Rashford at all. Marcus Rashford, my opinion, is the most overrated Manchester United player of all time. Really, I mean it. Except from last season, which he scored 30 goals in all competition. Which season do you think he has a great season? He played like an 8 or 9 season already. He played with the Wayne Rooney. He played with the Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He played with the Edison Cavani, Cristiano Ronaldo, now Rasmus Højlund, Weghorst. He played with so many talented and quality striker, and he don't know how to shoot. He don't know how to finish. He don't know how to make a move. He don't know how to put the ball into the net. Last season, I got no idea how he get those kind of goals from Marcus Rashford, but right now, this guy is the most overrated player of all time in Manchester United history. There is two reasons, in my opinion, why Marcus Rashford is overrated. Number one, he's English. Just because of he's English, when he scored one goal, he got a praise like he scored 10 hat-trick at one game. Yes, you heard me right. And then number two, because he is from our academy. Those two things makes Marcus Rashford overrated, honestly, at the moment. He only got one goal from the 10 Premier League games, damn it. How? I mean, how? We only have 11 goals in this 10 games in Premier League. Guess what? Erling Haaland got 11 goals. Not Manchester City, only Erling Haaland got 11 goals. The Manchester United, a whole team in the Premier League, after playing 10 games, we only get 11 goals. That is embarrassing, right? That is embarrassing. Oh, I got no idea what I'm gonna turn next, but this is not good enough, right? I didn't expect to win against Manchester City, to be honest, because we are shambolic at the moment. But I expect more performance, more worried, more hunger, more personality, from the players. But I see nothing. And the game plan were all wrong from the Eric Ten Hag. It's such a disappointing performance from the Manchester United. It is, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I see nothing. I see nothing good. It's all about negative things. All right. So, what do you think about this game? Make sure in the comment below. We're gonna see you next video. Thanks for watching, guys.